Oh, what is up, Apex Nation? Then welcome to hair. Stop looking weird. Welcome back. It's not going to. Welcome back to some more Danganronpa. Hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you hit that like button to show your support. Drop a super thanks and subscribe for more content. And join the Discord. Link in the description down below. And also, leave a comment. It's a nice polite thing to do. And you get to be friendly. Push my button. Found my button. But let's play some Danganronpa. We're in the middle of a case. And we need to prove our innocence. And we have the Hangman's Gambit, which we gotta learn about. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You will deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right, or I gotta spell. I'm not a good speller. In the right order. Use the left stick to aim. Y button to shoot the desired letter. If you shoot the wrong letter, you will suffer damage in your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene of crime, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can figure out what it is, that something is. Yeah, it's hair, right? Will it tell me how many letters this thing is? Oh, okay, good. 3, 2, 1. Ha! 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 Wait, what? Ha? Huh? Is it? Oh. Wait. You have to hit it multiple times.
Now
I was
understand.
so confused. I'm like, I hit it. Why is it not working? I'm like,
That's
do
right.
I not know how to spell hair?
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Yeah, you have to hit it multiple times. Game didn't tell me that.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Dude, careful with your elbow. You're gonna touch.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Why? Her body is there.
That makes sense, does it not?
No! And that's the stupidest thing you've ever said in this game so far. And that's not cool for your character, because I like you.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Freedom! We are free?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No one asked you. Fix your eyes.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Key. Well, then again, no one knows we really switch keys. Like that would never hold up.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't make me spell because I don't know what word you're gonna
Sayaka
want me to
was
spell.
attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
And it was locked in, but not locked. So, the signs, though.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Oh, I wonder if Sayaka switched the signs. But why would she? No, she had no reason to, because someone was trying to break into her room. So why would she want the person breaking into her room to know that she changed rooms? Huh.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Definitely broke the Makoma file number 1. I mean, come on, dude. Let's just the bathroom. No, bathroom door knob. Present the key. Well, is that my timer? Oh, it's going down.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The one on the bathroom door. Dude, you need to calm down doing whatever you're doing.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Did they ever mention the fact that we're taking pictures of this stuff? It's like, see? Look at this. I mean, I imagine we have those tablets, right? So we're taking pictures of all the stuff.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. Yeah, because boys' bathrooms don't have locks. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely, narrator. From here on out, a number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. You told me that once already. Use a truth bottle on the wrong, and not only will you fail at refute or what they say, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take a damage. Now this is important, that is, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You will have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, I'm ready. Make your argument. Bathroom, door frame.
The
Someone's gonna
incident
say
took
something
place
about
in
law.
Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes. Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
She liked that word, she said it twice.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because Kamana Kuma sucks at building.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yeah, and his crappy carpentry skills.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
All your fault.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
I like how she's like, I'm not even gonna flatter that bear. I'm just gonna continue on.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Nameplates.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced that the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of this crime they didn't know was the crime took place in my room. They had no idea.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Thank you.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
No! Dude! Not smart.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Yeah, for serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Did we get lunch?
Oh, you.
Hey.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
No one asked you to talk?
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Same here.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular. Because how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka would let someone in because... How did we talk about switching rooms, right? Because, I mean, it wouldn't be about this whole nameplate, because no one said about the nameplate. It had to be about switching rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, do not open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it, otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What am I looking at? Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka. What? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Was she planning on killing Leon? And then... So she switched the nameplates because she went and got the knife. She switched them. She planned on killing Leon. Switched the nameplates back. It happened in Makoto's room. Wow.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? Make your argument? What? Why? Dorm nameplates, okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Makoto?
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Sayaka and Makoto wrote in the note. It specifically says, I see. Then they would have gone to...
Exactly.
No, that's wrong.
Break!
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
The only person who could have switched their nameplates. The only person who knew we had switched rooms. Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah. Make sure don't get the wrong room. Yeah. Don't get the wrong room.
She
Yep.
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
No.
We figured it out! We
No.
know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Well, I mean, yes, inadvertently, but technically, no, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it was self-defense. Leon, self-defense, protecting himself. They ended up fighting off Sayaka, who tried to kill him. So wow, we really gonna kill someone who just ended up killing in self-defense? Oh, I hit a button. What did I hit? What happened? Oh, I don't know what I hit. So that, wait, did that button do that? What button did that?
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Wait, if I chill, does it switch? I want to know if it disappeared. I mean, something happened. I didn't do that. Was it this button that did that? This button that did that? Oh, that button does that. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
That's cool.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yep.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yeah, it's what broke her wrist.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Self-defense, yo.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
My presented evidence. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's just her wrist. It has gold flakes on it, right?
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Congrats on grabbing low-hanging fruit, dude.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
No, it's not. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, dude. Are you getting used to those non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate. I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of these bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak point to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage onto your influence gauge. You can press the left bumper to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the left bumper to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down left bumper and use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets reloaded into the difficulty setting. I have no idea what the logic difficulty set at. For our purpose this time, the logic difficulty be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out,
Feeling it's gonna be
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Ooh. Ooh, you got me here. Okay. If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation how the certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Okay, yeah, here, this is wrong.
Sword-based
sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Huh? Why not?
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Clearly visible, that gash.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead.
Hey.
Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Dude, you got a weird shaped head. It's got a brain in there, right? I mean, use it.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Hey, poop fertilizes, which grows food. Ain't useless.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yep.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Yeah, her palms. If you wanted to, her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
No way Sakura washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation. Water. The water was up.
I got it!
She's afraid of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
It's been days.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yeah, you're piecing it together.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Nope.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Get it back! I don't like you. Hang on. Go away.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Makoto.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
100%.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Hey, hang on. Well, that could be taken out of context.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Yep.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Makoto.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
And you choose the dude who can't even remember Sakura's name.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
And who would believe him?
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Excuse you?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument!
No, they're on the right track.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it!
You sit there and be patient. Maybe we'll get you some honey.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
No, the clock says I had like 9 minutes left and it's been a half an hour. We're fine.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
No, it's
If
easy.
we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really over? Obviously, I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues goes, there's nothing left. Make your argument. What are we doing? Bullet time. Diamond. Oh. Alright.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Well, there are.
Very
Let's see
well.
what it says.
Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Yeah, no.
Die! Die!
Calm down.
If we don't do something,
All right,
we're
so that's the first
gonna
one.
die!
It's easy just to say,
I
hey,
just didn't
decide
know
who
what you
did
wanted
it.
to do.
But there just aren't any more clues,
Hi-ya!
right?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah! Murderer.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah. Yeah. Her finger. She had the finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right?
Hey.
You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
While you've done nothing.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Dang it, it's no use. I just don't know. Come on, seriously?
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you. Huh? Rotate it? Maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Who done did it?
So,
Yeah.
whose name did she write?
Do you not have the image in front of you? Killer's real name. You turn this 180 degrees, it's become crystal clear. Do I got a spell? Select someone. Oh. Wow. Who could it be? I wonder.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
S. Kennedy.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Squiggles?
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
It's a really good. Can I hit this? I can. Might use that as a thumbnail.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Yeah.
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The shirty thingy. I gotcha. Yeah, the shirt. Shirt. Got it.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right! There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention in order to figure out who's responsible. It's about where it was disposed of. Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How's this supposed to be clear? Oh, what? But how it was disposed of?
I got it!
That's like the same
if you
thing.
Look closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Yeah, I mean, how and where the same thing? Well, not technically, but in this situation, it is. It's the incinerator room. It's where it took place. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah, that's where it was gotten rid of, not how. Okay.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
I mean, it's all leading up to where to me.
So
okay.
The killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There is another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly how that proves Leon is the real killer. Woo! Make your argument. Shattered crystal. Bow.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the ball in a certain way. He had to divine with it. Throw it!
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
but the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It would have been much a challenge for the killer because he's the ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
No.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
What am I doing?
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. Oh boy. You will have to reproduce the flow of events from the case in form of a comic book. Ooh. However, you will notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing selection and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Ooh, this sounds cool. Whoa. Okay. So, we start at the beginning. Oh, wow, this is awesome. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I have 20 minutes. I have 20 minutes. I have plenty of time to chill and relax, right? So. Oh. Hang on. Oh, you know. You could have said manga. It would have made things way easier, you know? Okay, so we have all these. Burnt piece of paper, sword, throw the thing, get the thing, let the thing. Okay, so first things first. Oops. Oh, I hold. Hiya! You gotta go in there. Comes to the door, sees that, goes, huh? What? Gets attacked, goes like that. Okay, so he sees the sword is the next thing, right? Yeah, he sees the sword. Then she swa, and he hayas. And then swing, crack, there goes your thing. By thing, I mean wrist. And then you have your sword like that. And then she goes, oh no! And you lock the door. She's hiding there, hurting. Oh! And then she's feared for her life. You, on the other hand, decide to use your screwdriver, break the door open. And then you go, oh, you got the knife now. And she goes, ah! And you, oh wait. There's a knife drop. Wait, what? She swings, block, block. Wait, maybe this one's useless? You drop the knife? Also, the skirt's way too up. I mean, that's basically her butt hanging out. Okay. And then, oh no, you have the knife. Oh wait, she dropped the knife here. Does she have the knife with her? No. Oh, okay, so she's already written Leon, so... And then you write Leon, I guess. Then she's... Oh! creepy smile, dead, goes out of the room. Has to clean. Gets on clean, naked by the way. Gets down cleaning. Goes see the thing. And then throws shirt into Incineroar, the Pokemon. Throws, wait, no. Throws ball. Oh! Okay. Incinerator's on. Okay. Takes ball, chuck ball, then curls up close into ball, throws closed ball, sees this, does not notice, piece of paper goes on, smirky smirk. There was false evidence in here? I mean, yeah, he wouldn't have been like, I've got the sword now. Because she had to drop the knife for him to have the knife, because he has the knife. So this has to be her drop the knife, because you can see her drop a knife. Maybe? Hang on. What's this one say? After the killer counters Sayaka's attack with the attack, what did they do next? I want to say that one, but I just noticed that is that frame. And I don't see this using this frame twice, so... Yeah, because you got hit, and as you can see, she's holding her wrist there, so that's got to be the right one. But then he had the knife. Hopefully, I don't have to say he picked up the knife. I think I'm right. And also, these comic book things are cool looking, man.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Creak! Slam.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Naked.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
There's a boom. Complete. I did it.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
We're in possession of evidence? I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle's about to begin. How long is this? I was expecting to get this done in this episode. It's going to be a little bit of a long one, but we're going to do it. Yeah, I need to know. What the crap is this? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We would like to refer to this as Bullet Time Battle, aka the BTB BTW. Oh god. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen. Okay. So it's just the A button? Press the A button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Press the Y button to destroy it. Destroy the segment you locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Is there a thing to do wrong? Do this consistently and you'll start to build a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so does the timing of each hit button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Okay, just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you die. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, well, this is something. I guess I'm gonna learn by doing.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Could have been.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Yeah, what's your tool case looking like? Is it open?
Stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon's a killer. I need to figure it out. Bullet time, battle time!
Where's your proof?
If
You
I
kidding
do
me?
that...
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid! You lie! Shut up! You kidding me?
What?
Not a chance!
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons.
You lie! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Where's your proof?
Bam!
This should prove it.
Okay. I was hitting the wrong buttons.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
So far, I have to say, though, that was my least favorite part of this case, of the game, is doing that. I don't like that. I mean, that it throws the game off, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it's set up, but I got it now, and I still don't like it.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh, God.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Ah, why you have to give me a B in the last one? 76 medals? Holy crap! What's a mistrial? What's a mistrial? Come on now. No one knows what that is. A rare achievement.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yeah.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
Okay.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Do I actually have to choose? I mean, come on. But I imagine we do. Ooh! I ain't pressing a button. You wouldn't make me doing that. Okay, good. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I mean, I guess I already did make my choice, didn't I? Oh, I should probably disappear for this. Oh, no, not yet. Ooh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blacken in this case is the one that killed Sayaka. Was none other than Leon.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed. I mean, he's got a point, kind of, but he could have ran away after she put herself in the bathroom.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was completely by chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. Where's Makoto in all this? I think we're in first-person view of Makoto, right? The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we've been wrong. Because what if we came up with... But what if... Because if what we came up with is really the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. It's true. Even I couldn't handle what I saw there. If I was her, and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
Can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to him in Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. And when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's dedicated to ascended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair they will collapse when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, it's all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunge at Monica. Don't, but...
That's enough.
Yeah. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make enemies, if you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Dang it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the Clash trial, the blackened Leon will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
I'm probably gonna take the camera for this one. Punishment?
You mean execution?
Yeah.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? It's like videoing someone dead and then deciding to edit, upload, and release and all that. Yeah. Who's at fault?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It's because you had an unclouded intent of committing murder.
So that's why...
No, that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? Can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. Schwa? If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in the situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-huh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than the unwavering sense of justice. Words are difficult. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
I whoosh. Leon has been found guilty for the punishment. For the words. Oh boy. It's also super quiet. $1,000 blows? Ow. Yeah, what we saw. Yeah, it was something. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else can we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Why are you doing this to us?
What the heck?
Evil? What makes you sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy?
Say what?
Or, in this case, a dark, awful secret type of bear?
Well...
So why are we putting an upstanding young citizen like why? So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think that what you're saying and I am saying quite what? I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of poop. I don't even know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your butt into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decide you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't cut for free from the outside world. We're being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, you'll think it will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how of all of it, we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blackened punishment that everyone is waiting for after all. Yeah.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I got to say. I need to say some of it for the fun, some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Can I have a good stopping point? Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you could never change. But till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean it. There's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know that for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was, how could she protect you? What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she was just wanting to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that was it.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the death of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How can I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the slightest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Aww. Chapter 1, to survive. I don't like that. Be colored. You don't be that. Okay. Lost 2 girls and a dude. Yep, to be continued. I've got the despair bat. Achievement. 1 is the loneliest number. Finish chapter 1. Alright, well, I can end things here. Don't. Why? Okay, you know what? If I hit this button. Yep, okay, good. I can end things here. It's a little bit longer of an episode. I wasn't expecting to go that long, but now I know how long those things go. It's a little bit easier to judge now. That's... I liked all of that except the rhythm game. The rhythm game was the worst part of it. That wasn't fun. I didn't really like it. But we'll get it. Well, you know, figure it out next time. Hopefully it's... I mean, I could have lost there. I definitely could have... I was down to like, what, 2.5 hearts or something like that? I could have lost that. That wasn't fun. But we solved the case. And we got it right. And no mistrial. Which is nice to get that achievement. But okay. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. Next time we continue our daily life inside this school that we have no classes in. And get to know other people more. And then hopefully not die. And go to the shop and buy some more stuff from the vending machine thing. Because that'd be cool. That'd be fun. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for this very long episode. And if you did, hope you guys come back next time and hang out with me some more. Until then, take it away, outro me. Thank you so much for watching that video. And if you liked it, make sure you give that video a like. And also comment down below. And while you're here, subscribe for more amazing content. And go check out another one of the gaming videos over on this side. And then you can click up there. Right up there. Boop, boop. And you can subscribe. Or head over to my hobbies channel over here, where you can watch me paint Optimus Prime. You know, the Transformer, more than meets the eye. Over there. And also subscribe by clicking up there. And until next time, I'm ApexReaper. Y'all stay positive. Thanks for watching.